Hey guys, Emily Garwood with Next Home Real Estate Rockstars. I hope you had an amazing Memorial Day weekend. I know I did. I did a bunch of really fun things and I ended all out with Zach and Sherry's amazing Memorial Day picnic here at Chesborough Park in Valencia. We just had a great time with the community and having all those families there, just celebrating such an amazing holiday was super fun, and we're all super thankful for all of those of you who were able to make it and enjoy that day with us. It was really, really awesome. So today I wanted to talk about the topic of home buying versus renting. So obviously there's really no universal yes or no, black and white answer to this question between renting and buying, but I'm gonna really quickly try to cover a list of pros and cons from both sides so you can kind of have more of a multifaceted understanding of what it's all like. So first of all, I think the biggest thing that people are hindered on from bridging the gap between renting and buying is money, right? It's always money. Money is just always everything. So what you can do is you can do the rent versus rule of 15. So basically, you multiply your annual rent by 15 of a comparable sale, and then that number will help you see what a suitable purchase price would look like. So since that might have just sounded like blah, 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 blah to you, let me just give you a really quick example. So let's say your rent is $1,000 a month. You're gonna multiply that by 12, so it's your annual rent, so it would be $12,000, and then you'd multiply that by 15, and then you would get $180,000. And of course that's a really low price, but that's just an example so you can kind of budget and look at your money and see if your finances would even allow you to take that next step in buying. So now let's just go through a few pros of both. So the pros of buying a home: you build equity. I know it's a pretty straightforward, common sense thing, but it really is awesome because you are building your own equity. It's forced savings. So every month when you are putting money into your mortgage, you are building an investment for you and your family. Now versus the pros of renting is, yeah, sometimes that your rent could be cheaper and you don't have a down payment, but you're missing out on that forced savings and that equity. It's just, you're paying a mortgage, you're just not paying your own mortgage, you're paying your landlord's mortgage. So either way, you're paying a mortgage. It's just a matter of, are you gonna throw that money out the window, or are you gonna put this into a nest egg that you can have for your future? And another huge pro of buying a house is it might be tax deductible, versus when you are renting, you have no taxes or maintenance. So if your toilet breaks, it's most likely your landlord's responsibility to get that taken care of. So you might have less bills when it comes to taxes and maintenance, but you're not gonna get tax deductibles. And living in Southern California, or California in general, we know how crazy taxes are. So that tax deductible can really be a matter of life and death. Am I right? And then lastly, the pro of owning your own home, of course, is that sense of stability. You know you don't have to leave, it's your house. Versus when you rent, one day your landlord might be like, you gotta leave. And especially having a family, that can foster such a sense of like anxiety and concern, not having the stability of not knowing how long you have in that particular space. And the pros of renting, of course, is it is easier to move. Now, when you're buying a home, I have a lot of resources for you to help that moving process become a lot easier and practical. But if you are in a place in your life where you're traveling a lot, where your job is relocating quite often, and you really just don't know where you want to make your roots and find somewhere you're forever, like town or community, then maybe buying a home isn't something for you, because also buying a home comes with a huge sense of responsibility, and you do have to live there. You can't just move around as easily as a renter. And then we're gonna really quickly go through the cons. The cons of buying a home is, yeah, there's lots of costs. I don't know if you've watched my older videos, but I've discussed in detail the different costs involved in buying a home, such as your earnest money deposit, or your down payment, your good faith, and then you have your home inspection, and you have your appraisal, and then you have closing costs. The cons of renting: rents keep rising. We see them going like this, and I can assure you that they are not going to be going like this or this anytime soon. Rents are on the rise, and it's very expensive. And The con of buying a home, sure, home prices could potentially go down, but also the cons of renting is you don't get any tax benefits. So I hope some of these pros and cons kind of put into perspective, just some more knowledge bits that you can keep in store with you. I know that everyone is just going through different things in life, so home buying isn't for everyone, but if it's something that might interest you in any way or you want to learn more, please contact me. I'm here at your service 24/7. Call me, text me, email me, DM me. I'm really only here to give value to you, and I hope this helped. Have an amazing day.